Yo, what up, fizz heads? I have a GBA match week 1 for you guys. Right now, this is a match with Tony Danza, or you may know him as Crowbot FTW for the win. Um, he is the Los Angeles Nidokings, and I am the Atlanta Luchas. Yeah! I thought Chestnut might get some action this week because I was positive he was going to bring a Gyarados, and I thought Spiky Shield would do really well because all of his moves would be contact moves. But he doesn't really get to do much this time, and there's so much I need to talk to you about. So I knew he would be bringing Mega Venusaur, and I was looking at my team and I was like, that thing wrecks me. So what I decided to do was bring an attacking Mew, as opposed to my original idea is just bringing like a setup standardish kind of Mew. I brought a setup Mew, so well, a setup in a sense that he uses a Nasty Plot Mew, because Nasty Plot Psychic one-shots that bad boy, and actually does a lot of damage to everything else. I didn't expect him to bring Weavile. I knew Raikou would be a thing, but I was like, Mew, he's not that fast, but he has enough speed to do a lot of stuff. Thus, he can hit a lot of things and be great, and he has good coverage moves, and I really thought Nasty Plot was gonna work out well. But I gotta say, man, that he brought the pain when he brought Weavile. I was like, dang. I didn't think I was going to see it, even though, like, I mean, clearly, I had 3 things weak to ice on my team this time, so I was just like, I'm not going to see Weavile. I just didn't think it was going to happen. I saw Weavile, and Haxorus, I wasn't too worried about, but again, you still do have to be worried about him, because Haxorus, he hits hard, man. Empoleon, I don't even get to see him in this game, but I wasn't too worried about him. I thought about bringing Magnezone, but I decided that trapping Empoleon probably wasn't the most important thing I needed to do. So I think now that I've said things, we can start the battle. Okay. So he's going to lead off with Weavile, and I'm going to lead off with Aggron. Aggron, I really like a lot of Aggron. He's going to be my Mega Pokemon for the year. You're going to see Aggron a lot, I think. I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I'm going to set up Stealth Rocks, or at least try to, as Weavile goes for the Fake Out. It does 8 points of damage to me, and I flinch. So I thought about attacking here into something, but I just decided Rocks is probably going to be good. He brings out Gliscor. Gliscor's fine. I'm not too worried about Gliscor because Aggron, though weak to ground, is a tank. So, there. I'm dying. Seriously, though. He's going to set up a Slug, and I'm going to go for Spiky Shield. He subbed on my Switch. I knew knockoff was coming. It was just obvious, man. Knockoff. Spiky Shield and the Poison Heal. It really, it's not gonna happen. I set up a substitute because I figure maybe he'll switch out before I feel like doing so. But this is going to be boring as F. So let us get through it quicker. Alright, man, so we're going to do the sub of the Wood Hammer. Wood Hammer happens to break sub, recoil. What? Leftovers, Poison Heal. Oh, knockoff, sub, Wood Hammer. Whoa. And the recoil, leftovers, the Poison Heal. Spike Shield. Ha! I see it. Knockoff, the ha ha ha. The leftovers. And then the Poison Heal. Knockoff. It took damage, Wood Hammer. And the thing, recoil, leftovers. Oh my god, Poison Heal. Protect? What? Leftovers, Poison Heal, Earthquake, what? Faded, Woodhammer, alright. Spiky Shield, go. Knock off, ha ha ha. Leftovers, and then the Poison Heal, and then go back. And then Keldeo comes in. I predict the knockoff, and I decide that maybe Scarf isn't going to do. I mean, I knew knockoff was coming, and I was tired of the dance. And I was thinking, what could stand to lose its item most? I decided Keldeo, probably. So I go in to get the knockoff. He protects on my secret sword. I thought Empoleon would come in, and now I just go for the icy wind, because whatever comes in, it will be slow now. I get the crit, and I'm like, yeah, baby, yeah. It's a shame that he Mega Evolves. I see this, and I go for Hidden Power Flying, to see what the dealio is. It's not a dealio enough, especially if he uses Synthesis here, and regains a whole bunch of health. And I can't deal with that, bruh. So I go into Chestnut because Chestnut, again, this is another reason why I threw him in here. He resists the Giga Drain. He can't be sleep powdered. He's got bulletproof. The sludge bomb is not a thing. So I figured he can wall most of the things. The problem here with Chestnut is that he can't hit Venusaur. He can't do anything to it. I wanted to see how much Hammer Arm did. It did not do enough. So if he goes for a knockoff again, I want an Aggron in there. He goes for the Giga Drain. Giga Drain does nothing to Aggron. Aggron... Now, I didn't expect him to stay in, and I switched to Keldeo. He Giga Drains, and that's bad. It's really, really bad. Because now Keldeo is practically dead, and I'm like, fudge. Now I go to Goodra, because I want to get this thing out of there. He has Sap Sipper. He goes for the knockoff, and I lose Assault Vest, which is awful. But at the same time, I get a Dragon Tail this guy, get him out of here. And he brings Haxorus comes in, and I'm like, man, I'm gonna just go for Dragon Tail. I don't think he's gonna go for a Dragon move here, but he, in retrospect, why the fuck wouldn't he? Fizz, you're so stupid. So now I go to Aggron. Aggron, I'm like, dude, I don't care if you do have Earthquake. But the problem is that I do care that he has Earthquake, because he scores like a huge crit there, and that is bad. The Iron Head does a lot of damage, and then he finished me off with Dragon. I'm like, man, here's the thing, bruh. I needed that Aggron later, and I also needed it then. I needed it for the whole battle. No. I really, I needed it for Weavile. Weavile is a thing, and he's oh boy. So the thing comes in now, and I'm like, all right, I gotta deal with this thing. I go into Mew. Mew, he gets Giga Drain fine, unless it's not because it's a crit. I'm like, god dang it, bruh. Leftovers puts me at an okay amount. I'm gonna set up the nasty plot here because I'm getting desperate. I need this Venusaur to be dead. The knockoff, I live it because Mew is a Bowler, a Shotcowler, 20-inch Psychic on the Venusaur. And then he goes on to Raikou, and I'm like, fucking Raikou. I gotta decide here what I need to bring in. I'm gonna bring in something else. I'm gonna bring in Chestnut. Fucking Chestnut. I hate Chestnut with undying passion now, because of the things that he didn't do. He didn't do shit. He's this fucking loser. I hate him. So the Gliscor, man, Gliscor. Alright, so the substitute Woodhammer leftovers thing, Rico, Poison Heal. Oh no, there's no leftovers. It's knocked off. Woodhammer, so Recoil, Poison Heal, Earthquake, Woodhammer, Poison Heal, Protect, Woodhammer, Poison Heal, Protect, Earthquake, Woodhammer, dead. Okay, and so now the thing, the Poison Heal, Keldeo. Keldeo launches the Surf here, and he's gonna get that KO. Yeah, didn't remember. Raikou. Alright, so I switched into Mew here on this Volt switch, and it's because I was like, maybe if the world loves me enough, it will decide that Fake Out won't kill my Keldeo, but it will the Mew, and thus that decision happened. And then it goes into the thing now, and I have a Salamence, full health, without Intimidate. And I was like, dang it. I never got a chance to bring it in or set it up. I had a plan with that too, but it failed thusly because Ice Shard just nope. Sorry, Salamence. Thanks for playing, dick. So he wins. It was a good match, and he made some good plays, and I made some bad ones. I made some okay ones too. I made gutsy plays. There's a black screen on the screen, and if you've been a fan for me for a long enough time, you know black screens for life. But I hope you enjoyed this week 1 GBA battle, and I hope you enjoyed week 2 when I play Steve the Magnitude, and I'm gonna put his face in a bowl full of wet dog food. Suck it, Magnitude. Cue the outro.